In this podcast episode, Trevor Noah engages in a conversation with Ruha Benjamin, a sociologist and professor at Princeton University. The discussion traverses a wide array of topics, including the implications of diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives, the complexities of identity politics, and the role of technology in shaping societal narratives. The conversation begins with Noah reflecting on his own experiences of being expelled from primary school, juxtaposed with the irony of his former school celebrating the achievements of notable alumni like Trevor Noah. This sets the stage for a broader critique of DEI initiatives, which Benjamin argues have often failed to bring about meaningful change. She expresses concern that these programs, initially designed to transform institutions, have become mere placeholders that do not address the underlying issues of systemic inequality. Instead of fostering genuine inclusion, they often serve to placate dissent and maintain the status quo. Benjamin emphasizes that the focus should not merely be on representation, but on the quality of inclusion and the structures that govern these institutions. She argues that simply placing black faces in high places does not equate to progress if those individuals are complicit in perpetuating oppressive systems. This perspective challenges the notion that diversity alone can lead to equity and justice. The discussion shifts to Benjamin's viral commencement speech at Spelman College, where she famously stated, "Black faces in high places will not save us." This statement resonates deeply with the ongoing debates about representation in politics and institutions. Benjamin recounts her own experiences as a black administrator, highlighting how individuals in positions of power are often tasked with enforcing policies that suppress dissent rather than fostering genuine dialogue. This dynamic raises critical questions about the effectiveness of representation when it does not translate into substantive change. Benjamin's insights challenge the audience to reconsider their assumptions about diversity and inclusion. She argues that the focus should be on dismantling the structures of oppression rather than merely inserting diverse individuals into existing frameworks. This perspective invites listeners to think critically about the implications of their advocacy for representation. As the conversation progresses, Benjamin and Noah delve into the role of education in shaping societal values. Benjamin advocates for a reimagining of educational systems that prioritize creativity, play, and imagination over rigid structures that stifle individuality. She draws on examples from Finland, where education emphasizes holistic development rather than standardized testing. This approach fosters a sense of community and collaboration among students, allowing them to thrive in diverse environments. Benjamin's vision for education aligns with her broader belief in the power of imagination to challenge existing norms. She argues that by cultivating spaces where individuals can express themselves freely, society can begin to address the root causes of inequality. This emphasis on imagination serves as a counterpoint to the often mechanistic and profit-driven nature of contemporary education. The discussion also touches on the role of technology in shaping societal narratives. Benjamin critiques the prevailing narratives surrounding artificial intelligence, AI, and its potential to solve complex social issues. She emphasizes that while AI can serve as a mirror reflecting societal biases, it is not a panacea for systemic problems. The conversation highlights the importance of considering who designs the technology and whose interests it serves. Benjamin argues that the data used to train AI systems often reflects existing inequalities, perpetuating biases rather than dismantling them. She calls for a more nuanced understanding of technology that prioritizes the voices and experiences of marginalized communities. This perspective challenges the notion that technological advancements are inherently progressive and invites listeners to critically examine the implications of their reliance on technology. Throughout the conversation, Benjamin emphasizes the importance of solidarity across different identities. She reflects on her experiences as a Black woman and the complexities of navigating multiple identities in a society that often seeks to categorize individuals. Benjamin argues that true solidarity requires acknowledging the differences within marginalized communities and working together to challenge oppressive systems. The discussion culminates in a powerful call to action, urging listeners to engage in meaningful dialogue and collective action. Benjamin's insights serve as a reminder that the fight for justice is not merely about individual experiences, but about building a more equitable society for all. She encourages listeners to embrace their agency and work towards creating spaces where diverse voices can be heard and valued.